One of the foul Kiri passes overhead. The thin membrane of its scarlet wing catches briefly against the sun, giving it a fiery glow to those watching from the ground. Until now, no enemy of Utgar's ever made it to the foothills of the Kyrian mountains. For there dwelled the evil— What? Fred, what? Why? Did you seriously just interrupt me now? What have we talked about? Don't interrupt me when I am filming. What? So let me get this straight. You interrupt my awesome voiceover to ask me for a raise? The answer is get out! Out, out, out! I apologize again for that, folks. I'm so sorry. You can call me Owl Man. Welcome to the Owl's Nest. We'll just hop right into this review here. Man, I really gotta fire Fred one of these days. Alright, so today we are reviewing the Ninjas of the Northern Wind. Unique squad, one of my absolute all-time favorite squads. I played the heck out of these guys years and years ago when I first got them back in, 2006, something like that maybe? 2005, I can't remember, but man, oh man, these guys are so much fun. We will just go ahead and hop into the card here. So they are a unique squad, 3-man squad. They have a movement of 6, range of 1, attack of 4, and defense of 3. So average defense, above average attack. 4 attack is very solid, and a movement of 6 means they're very fast. They can take height pretty quick here. They are a bit pricey at 110 points. I will say, for as much crap as I give the folks who do the Delta point values, I will say their 70 point value is quite fun. The Delta point system, for those not familiar, are an alternate way of pricing units to be a bit more competitive. So I do like their Delta point value at 70. I've used them numerous times at that point value. I'll still play them at 110 or 70, honestly. I love them so much. They're, like I said, one of my favorite squads. So let's hop into the card, shall we? So first power that they have is Disappearing Ninja. If a ninja of the Northern Wind is attacked with a normal attack and at least one skull is roll the d20 to disappear. If you roll a 1 through 11, roll defense dice normally. If you roll a 12 or higher, that ninja of the Northern Wind takes no damage and instead may move up to 4 spaces. Ninjas of the Northern Wind can disappear only if they end their disappearing movement not adjacent to any enemy figures. They also have Ghost Walk and Disengage, which is basically the same thing as Phantom Walk. They can move through all figures and they're never attacked, of course, when they leave an engagement. So yeah, these guys are awesome. They can be, again, good openers, good mid-game, decent closers. I think they're better used as more mid-game to openers, if anything. They're definitely a bit more on the finesse side, and unfortunately, once you use one, their usefulness kind of drops like a rock, unfortunately. I wouldn't recommend using them if you want to win a big, tournament, just say that you won. If you're just playing them for fun, though, absolutely go all in. They're really, obviously they're ninjas, so they're really great as assassination units. Just pick a target, go after a pretty strong hero, I'd recommend, and just try to, gang up on him and surround him and get, 3 attacks of 4, grab some height if you can. They don't do well against, common squads, obviously. Against common squad spam, you're definitely going to have a hard time, but then again, who doesn't have a hard time into common squad spam, unless you're Q9. But, some heroes to stay away from, I'd recommend staying away from Grimnak. His auto chomp ability can just insta-murderize the ninjas one by one. He's definitely a big one to stay away from. But honestly, units that have just normal attacks, those are the guys that you want to go after. Special attacks can cut right through their disappearing trick. Because remember, it says normal attack, not special. So against special attacks, they're definitely very vulnerable to getting cut down very quick. And it would suck to pay 110 points just to lose them, right off the bat there. So awesome, fun little squad. They came out in wave 5, Thor's Vengeance, way back when. Not my favorite wave, but definitely, they came in a pack with the Kazuki Samurai. Definitely my favorite pack out of that wave. A huge Ninja fan, really excited to get the G.I. Joe stuff here. Rumble at the Red that should be shipping hopefully early March. I'm hoping maybe even late February if we're lucky here. Renegade's been actually pretty on the ball the last few times they've been shipping stuff out. The only wave that I remember being pretty late was the Kyrie wave, I believe. That arrived a little bit late for me, but anyway, yeah, really fun squad. If you guys don't have them, you can always try to 3D print them and paint them. I know a lot of old Escape is pretty darn expensive now, but I'm fortunate enough to have pretty much like 90+% of all the old classic stuff. So yeah, love these guys. Give them a try. You'll definitely have a ton of fun. See you next time.